Hi, my friends. All right, so we're here for EL content. And for today, I'm actually going to start today's lesson with the read aloud. All right, so a couple days ago, we were doing, I was starting out talking to you guys about persuasive writing, but I'm actually going to start with the read aloud today, and then I'm going to tell you what you guys have to do. All right, so let me share my screen with you. Oh, and remember, friends, we are talking about persuasive writing. Now, persuasive writing is something that you have to convince your readers what you want them to believe, right? So you guys are writing a piece or a persuasive writing piece about what show that I should watch, right? You're trying to persuade me to watch this show, okay? Because you guys have been home, so you've watched so many shows, I'm sure, and so many movies, and it's now your turn to try and convince me to give me your opinion why this show is amazing. All right, so we are actually going to read a new story, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do. All right, so let me go here. The name of the story for today is called I Will Never Not Eat a Tomato. All right, let me see if I could actually make this big and have you guys be able to hear me talk. All right, here we go. I will never not eat a tomato. I have this sister, Lola. She is small and very funny. Sometimes I have to keep an eye on her. Sometimes Mom and Dad ask me to give Lola her dinner. This is difficult because she is a very picky eater. Lola won't eat carrots, of course. She says carrots are for rabbits. I say, what about peas? Lola says, peas are too small and too green. One day, I played a good trick on her. Lola was sitting at the table waiting for her dinner, and she said, I do not eat peas or carrots or potatoes or mushrooms or spaghetti or eggs or sausages. She doesn't want to eat anything. I do not eat cauliflower or cabbage or baked beans or bananas or oranges, and I'm not fond of apples or rice or cheese or fish sticks. And I absolutely will never not eat a tomato. And I said, that is lucky because we're not having any of those things. We are not going to eat any peas or carrots or potatoes or mushrooms or spaghetti or eggs or sausages. There will be no cauliflower or cabbage or baked beans or bananas or oranges. We don't have any apples or rice or cheese or fish sticks, and certainly no tomatoes. Lola looked at the table. Then why are those carrots there, Charlie? I don't ever eat carrots. And I said, oh, you think these are carrots? These are not carrots. These are orange twiglets from Jupiter. They look just like carrots to me, said Lola. But how can they be carrots, I said. Carrots don't grow on Jupiter. That's true, said Lola. Well, I might as just, if they're all the way from Jupiter. Not bad, she said, and she took another bite. Then Lola saw some peas. I don't eat peas, said Lola. I said, these are not peas. Of course they are not. These are green drops from Greenland. They are made out of green and fall from the sky. But I don't eat green things, said Lola. Lola said. Oh, goody, I said. I'll have your share. Green drops are so incredibly rare. Well, maybe I'll nibble just one or two. Oh, I said Lola, quite tasty. Next, Lola saw the potato. I will not eat potatoes, so don't even try, not even mashed. Oh, this isn't mashed potatoes. People often think that, but no, this is cloud fluff from the pointiest peak of Mount Fuji. Oh, said Lola, in that case, a large helping for me. I love to eat fluffy clouds. Oh, Charlie, she said, those look like fish sticks to me, and I would never eat a fish stick. Yuck. I know that, but these are not fish sticks. These are ocean nibbles from the supermarket under the sea. Mermaids eat them all the time. Oh, I went to the supermarket one time with Mom. Yes, I know the ones. I think I've had them before, Lola said, gobbling. Are there any more? And then she said, Charlie, will you pass me one of those? And I said, what one of those? And Lola said, yes, Charlie, one of those. And I couldn't believe my eyes because guess what she was pointing at? The tomatoes. And I said, are you sure? Really? One of these? And she said, yes, of course. Moon squirters are my favorite. You didn't think they were tomatoes, did you, Charlie? What a cute book. That's my friend, actually. She's my friend. She's a good friend of mine. Okay, time to come back to Miss Ewan. Okay, here I am. So now we're going to talk about persuasive writing, okay? Uh-oh, sorry, guys. We're going to talk about persuasive writing. So I remember I said to you, persuasive writing is something that is my opinion, but it's type of opinion, and I have to prove to you why my opinion is right or why you should do the same thing, right? Okay, so I'm going to show you how I am going to prove to you that this is the best show. Okay, so I told you guys yesterday for your assignment to write down the show that you were going to prove to me that's the best show to watch and why. And I told you guys to write the title of the show and then draw me a picture to match it, right? So I saw some of your shows that you picked. I saw Omar picked cartoons and Jessica picked Despicable Me for her favorite movie. And I forgot what Daniela picked, but I have to look, I have to go back. But a lot of you, showed me what your favorite show or what your favorite movie was that you're going to write about, that you're going to say, hey, Miss Ewan, you have to watch this. Okay, and remember, I told you guys that I have a show that I don't know if you guys could watch it because it's an adult show, but I'm going to prove to you that it's a great show and that your mommies should watch it and your daddies should watch it, okay? So my show, the name of the show that I love, that I can watch in the morning, or I could watch it at night, I could watch it in the middle of the day, I could watch it if I'm in a good mood or a bad mood. The name of the show is called Friends, okay? And Friends is about, I'll tell you a little bit about it. Friends is about 6 friends, and they live in New York City, so pretty close to you guys. And they live in an apartment building, okay? So you guys know about apartment buildings. A lot of you live in apartment buildings. I've lived in an apartment building before. It's kind of fun, okay? So this show is about 6 friends, and there is 3 boys that are friends. I'm going to show you, I'm drawing them now. There are 6 boys that are friends, or sorry, 3 boys that are friends, and there are 3 girls that are friends, okay? And some of them are together, like some of them are married, some of them are some of them stay together, some of them live together, some of them are nice to each other, sometimes they get in fights, sometimes they make up, and then they go out to dinner and they do all these fun adult things, right? Stuff that you don't have to worry about yet because you guys are little, okay? So here we have my 6 friends, and they are just hanging out. And their favorite thing to do with each other is have coffee.
So here they are. I'm going to show you. And they are sitting, they always sit on this couch. And they go to this coffee shop. And the name of the coffee shop is called Central Perk. Okay? And they have all coffee cups in their hands. And they're drinking coffee. And they like to talk to each other. And they talk about what's happening at work and stuff. So here's my picture. I told you guys to do this, right? I said, hey, write the name of your show or movie that you're going to write to me about, that persuade me to watch, and draw a picture to match it. So here's mine. The name of my show is Friends, and this is a picture of it because there are 3 boyfriends, or 3 friends that are boys, and 3 friends that are girls, and I drew them sitting on a couch drinking coffee because that's what they love to do, okay? There's my picture for you. Now, I also showed you yesterday this little organizer here. And remember I said organizers kind of help our thinking, help us put, draw pictures and put words where they belong. And I said you didn't have to use this, but if you wanted to, you could use this. So I'm going to show you for today, we are going to write our names on top. So Miss Ewan is going to write her name on top. And it says, I can write my opinion. So remember, you are trying to show me and tell me and prove to me that your show and your movie is the best and I should watch it. Okay? So on top, I'm going to write my show. So remember I just showed you. I like the show Friends. So I'm going to say, I like Friends. That's my first sentence. Okay? I like the show Friends. Or I'm going to write it over here. My first sentence or my topics, my opening sentence. My opening sentence is, I like the show Friends. And I'm going to show it to you. Ready? Here's my opening sentence for my persuasive writing piece. I like the show Friends. Make sure we put our periods, if you forgot. Okay? So your job today is to first write your opening sentence. I like the show Friends. That's my opening sentence. Remember, it's not your opening sentence. You're writing the show that you want to talk about. I like the show Friends. And you know what? My first reason. So I have to think, why would Miss Ewan's classmates or students, why would their parents love this show? I really have to persuade them to watch it. I really have to convince them that it's a good show. So I got to give them a really good reason to watch it. So I'm going to say one reason to watch this show is because it's funny. Okay, so that's my first reason. So my one reason to watch this show is because it's funny. Remember, I said I could watch this at any time and it will always make me laugh. Okay, friends, so for today, that's all your content assignment is. You're going to write your opening statement. So whatever show you want to prove to me is good to watch, you're going to say, I like the show, whatever. Or I like the movie, Despicable Me. I like the show, Teen Titans Go. I think that was Daniela's. Yes, that was Daniela. I like the movie, Frozen 2. I like the movie or I like the show, whichever one you pick. Okay, that's going to be your opening sentence. Then your first reason sentence is the second sentence. And you could say, one reason to watch this show is, and you're going to tell me a reason why I should watch it. Okay, or I should watch the movie. Now, like I showed you yesterday, you could organize your thoughts like this. If you want to organize your thoughts like this, if you want to have an organizer like this, it helps you with some words, right? So I like Friends. And down here it says reason 1. And if I was to fill in reason 1, I would say it is funny. Okay, so that would kind of be, if I was to do this paper, if your parents can print it, great. If not, they can kind of draw it out for you to organize your thinking. You could say one reason is it's funny. That's my reason. That's one of the reasons why I think Friends is a great show. All right. And we even forgot to talk about I will not ever, never eat a tomato. I just jumped right into showing you what you had to do today. So for EL content, for your assignment, you need to come up with your opening statement, just like Miss Ewan, and your first reason, okay? Your first reason why you're telling me that your show is awesome, okay? And why I should watch it. But let's go back to the read aloud. We didn't even really discuss it at all. So that was a pretty funny story. Lola, didn't want to eat any of those things. She didn't want to eat potatoes and carrots, and she certainly didn't want tomatoes. And what did her brother do? Her brother convinced her and persuaded her to eat all of those vegetables because he made them magical. He said some were from Jupiter and the peas had magic falling power and they were falling from the sky and they were amazing. So he made it really fun for her. He was telling her that these aren't really vegetables. These have magic powers. These are really cool. They're from different places. And then she was interested in it, right? She was interested in eating them because he made it fun for her, right? So that was a good persuasive book. It persuaded me to eat different vegetables. I mean, Miss Ewan doesn't really like potatoes, but you know what? The way he made it sound, potatoes were, I should listen to Charlie. Charlie should persuade me to eat some vegetables. So that was a really good story about how he persuaded his little sister to eat the vegetables. He was telling her that they had magic powers and then she was interested to eat them, right? Okay, so that's that. That's it for EL content for today. Remember, you guys have to write your opening sentence and your first reason for your persuading me why the show, I should watch the show, okay? And you could do it two ways. Remember I showed you the organizer yesterday? You could either do it like this, where you could print it and you can fill it in, just the opening statement and reason one, or mommy, daddy can draw it out for you if need be. If you want to write the whole sentence, if you guys can write full sentences, amazing. Write your opening statement and your first reason. Also, if you did not send me or show me the name of your show or movie and a picture, please do that. Okay, so that's all for content for today. Have fun with this. I cannot wait to see your opening statements and first reason. Woohoo! See you guys in a little bit.